See if we can find this. Look. Israel group mints Trump coin to honor Jerusalem's recognition. This is going back to 2018. Right? Look. Here it is on Amazon. This is a coin back from 2018. So this nigga he ain't going out on no simple shit, man. He's following these devils' pathway, going in a way whatever they want. And that enemy act, right, mixed in with his statements during his presidency the first time, he told the people what he was going to do.
We will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action.
You see? And then that president, so now he's back. You think that plan to change? He already talked about it. Right? There's a reason why he's been talking about these things, and at the same time, Israel's doing it. At the same time, he gets the presidency back. Right? Now already legislation's being passed to where they can use biometrics to put everybody on a system in the grid to get this plan to roll out, because they're getting ready to come down with great wrath. And niggas is sitting there thinking that they about to get a tax break. Y'all got the shit in the stick when he was in the presidency the first time. Remember when he closed down the government and niggas wasn't getting paid? All right, Jake. Y'all some simple ass Negroes, man. This is Isaiah 42 and 18. It says, "Hear ye deaf and look ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the servant of Yahweh, seeing many things, but thou observest not. Open in the ears, but thou heareth not. This is Jake. Jake don't even see anything coming, man. He's completely blinded to what's about to go. They're talking about a biometric system. They're already sitting there putting people on a digital database in Israel. You get damn sure well that they giving people chips, C-hips, right? And to make sure that this system go forward, remember, he's going to have to do a lot of this by force. A lot of this is going to come at the behest of them being able to do whatever they want. Right?
We've all been there. Your pre-workout doesn't hit like it used to. The energy isn't there. The pump is gone.
We will restore law and order to our communities, and I will direct a completely overhauled DOJ to investigate every radical, out-of-control prosecutor in America for their illegal, racist, and reverse enforcement of the law. I am also going to indemnify all those policemen that were shaking my hand back there. You better be listening. Police officers, law enforcement, please listen. But we're going to indemnify police officers and law enforcement officials throughout the United States from being destroyed by the radical left for taking strong actions on crime. They're going to be indemnified. We're going to pay them for their costs, for their lawyers. You know, policemen have to go, in many cases, hire a lawyer to protect themselves. The state doesn't.
You see, he's giving them back the immunity, giving the devil back the teeth. This is Revelation 12, right? 2024, 2025. We about to see some stuff. And what they showed you in that election is that the country was split. So one side feels justified by the actions that's about to go forth. And the other side is going to see the actions that happen and feel as though they got to take it upon themselves to do something. This is all prophecy, man. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know that he have a short time. And all these articles that I brought out shows you that this devil knows that time is ticking. He's about to come down. He about to do his thing, man. And it's going to be in quick succession. Just like the scriptures say. It's in Daniel's, man. Daniel 8 and started 3. It says, Then I lifted up my eyes and saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram which had 2 horns, and the 2 horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher came up first. Talking about the Roman and the Greek Empire, I believe. Let's see if my... Yeah, so the Persian, Salakia. I ain't going over this. I got to go back over this. The horn that is higher is the Persian Empire. It was greater through Darius than the regular Medes Empire, right? And I saw the ram pushing westward and northward and southward so that no beast might stand before him, right? Because they went on conquering. The Medo-Persian Empire went on conquering, right? Neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand, but he did according to his will and became greater. It says, and as I was considering, behold, a goat, that's what I wanted, came from the west on the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground, and the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. And that notable horn was talking about Alexander, right? Right? Alexander the Greek. And he came to the ram that had 2 horns, which I had seen standing before the river, and ran unto him in fury and power. And this devil, just like before, when he went forth, said his feet touched not the ground, right? And he touched not the ground, meaning he was moving that quickly. And this devil is about to go quick when he starts to put out this. He was talking about on day 1, he's going to start a mass deportation. Mass deportation. So you gotta expect hell to come. This is 2nd Ezra 16. And 68. Because you got to understand, if they're getting ready to sit here and lock everything down, they're indemnifying the police. He already talked about a biometric entry-exit system. He's already talking about mass deportation, his plans for that. And I actually think I got a video on here. Let me go to... Here it is.
Are you a managed service provider that feels buried by your computer?
Slapping the spoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. 1798.
So he's going to label all you Israelites as enemies. After he done shuffled everybody in, man, it's about to be hell. 2nd Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols, just like they put them Palestinians in them concentration camps. And what are they giving them? They're giving them a biometric entry-exit system. You're not allowed to participate in anything in society unless you take part of this. And they lock their asses in. That's about to happen. It says, and they that consented unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord And they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And these devils are making all the policies, like it says in Daniel's. What's it that? Daniel 8. Daniel chapter 8. And is it 24, I think? You know what? That's a good one to get to. It says, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully and prosper and practice and shall destroy the mighty and holy people. And he's getting ready to do this. Verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. He's about to change. Because what happens in every presidency? Those first couple weeks of every presidency, they go on a policy binge where they put new laws into place as soon as they come in. They have them sit down. They'll show the people what they're getting ready to push forward, the laws that they have on the table, and boom, it starts going. So we about to see that. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Because what is he pushing this for? A safer America. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. This is what's coming down the line, man. So let me get this. This is Isaiah 59. And 19. It says so it says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the east, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. So the enemy, the so-called devil, this the so-called white man who is the devil, is about to come in like an enemy. He told you. He been planning this for years, and niggas just voted him right back in, man. Y'all voted for your own destruction. Samuel, 2 Samuel 22 and 5. You know, I'll start at 4. It says, I will call on Yahweh who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. You see, that flood that's coming is about to be ungodly niggas, man. He about to do his thing, man. It's Revelation 2. And 10. I'll end it on that one, man. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. And bro's gonna get put up in that situation, but really the 2/3 as a whole gonna be in that predicament. As a fucking whole, man. We about to see some stuff, man. Shalom. All right, shalom. First off, I want to start up by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. That's all praises to the world calls God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahushai being the name of the only begotten Son. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, preaching his word in truth and sincerity on the brother Tazabah of the Great Millstone, Arizona camp. Lord, well, with another video to edify, and I wanted to go into a lesson, right? And everybody's sitting there saying, what will Trump do as president in 2024? And he's detailed these things already. He's showing where his alliances are, and you niggas think that that it's just gonna bring down some damn taxes for you. Or you women think that, oh, I'm never gonna be able to have an abortion again, and that's where your mind is at. Well, this nigga, like, hey, I remember the first time this nigga ran, what the apostles used to say, this nigga might be the last Trump, that last Trump. Let me grab that, man. right? 1 Corinthians 15 and start at 51. Behold, I will show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed, right? Just like a little joke from the apostles, right? Really, the last trump is going into the last trumpet, right? But this nigga really might be this is their last trump card. This is who they have to put it all on in order to get this devil's plan going, to keep that Edomite power structure alive. And really, everything that ties into Jake catching hell is what this nigga has been talking about, pushing for a long time. He's been that guy. But niggas are just simplistically thinking that he worried about abort. Man, this nigga don't care if you kill your babies or not. He's getting ready to push forth a plan that they've been in the works for a minute. So I got a couple articles. I got a couple, a couple videos. And Lord, will this all be edifying, man. Let me do this. We'll start out with here.
When you're 85 years old on your deathbed, you're not going to wish you had fewer crazy stories. So let me introduce you to the school game.
And I'm hereby calling for the death penalty for any migrant that kills an American citizen or a law enforcement officer.
I'm just going to start in 30 seconds. No, a minute 30. That's what I want on that one. Let me jump this forward.
We have to. I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. 1798. That's when they ran the country a little tougher than we run it today. Today you get a little slap in the wrist when you kill somebody. You kill somebody. Oh.
And really, when you go into the act, they use that to what? Detain people, right? During when Pearl Harbor was attacked, we got a lot of them yellow slanted eye mofos, right? Anybody of Asian descent was put into those concentration camps, and in Arizona we had one of the biggest ones, right? And why I bring this out? Well, right here it says Israel rolls out mandatory WEF digital IDs for Palestinians who wish to participate in society. It says, according to the reports, Israel plans to hire a private U.S.-based logistics firm connected to the WEF to develop a gated community in Gaza where all Palestinians would be subject to biometric screening in order to qualify to receive aid. So you're going to lock you in, put you on the system, and if you don't agree to it, you'll be locked in with no resources. Right? He just told you right there that he was going to implement that act. Alien Enemies Act, right? It sounds just like what they doing in Israel. What you got to remember, remember Israel big up this dude. Right? Israel embraces victory of Trump. Trump wins in victory. Remember before, Israel was picking up Trump's support for the Israeli state. And also, what did they do? They commemorated him a coin.